All the art for Tool is done by me and the band. I'm not a geek about equipment, I just know what I like. I'm not a good guitar player. I think putting labels on people is just an easy way of marketing something you don't understand. Fine art is really something I want to get into. I've always dabbled on guitar, but never took lessons. I personally don't like to use as many effects, because when you play live, something always goes wrong. Different people get different things out of the images. It doesn't matter what it's about, all that matters is how it makes you feel. I use Gibson guitars, I prefer the Les Paul Custom. We have meetings with our record label to tell them how to market us. I'm a bass player from way back and Paul is a guitar player and we've been in many bands. As long as I can remember, growing up we had a guitar around our house, and I was always plucking on it. I've never worried about how long the song is. My approach is to be part of a band that makes music, not hit songs. We could have gone with much bigger labels and more money, but we wanted to go with a company that is LA-based, all in the same building, and really understands what the artists want. We're more into expressing ourselves than making radio hits. I think people like Steve Vai are so boring. I'm my own worst critic and I think everyone in the band is a perfectionist. I'm a self-taught guitarist, but I have a classical music background. I seriously do not think Nirvana is grunge. That's the thing I like about my sound. It's real raw and very unsafe compared to a solid-state kind of sound. When we played with the Rollins band, we'd keep songs going until we felt like ending it. I mean, Tool has a style, but we try to make all our songs sound different from each other. I never thought Stairway to Heaven was a long song. I loved how there was this part and then there was another part that was completely different. As far as the grunge thing, there are 3 bands from Seattle that I would call true grunge. Doing the stereotypical solo bores me. With 4 perfectionists in the band, we have a hard time reaching perfection. When you don't know what the band looks like, it puts the emphasis on thinking and taking the music and message more seriously. Everyone in Tool is interested in how we present our music. We write a group of songs that have a vibe, energy, and feeling, and then we try to pick an image to capture that and communicate a feeling. We want something that adds to the connection with the audience. If you're making music for all the right reasons, people are going to be receptive to that and appreciate it the same way you did when you were writing it. We wanted to take as much time and effort making the video as we did the song. I'm not into solos, I'm into lyrics. I listen to Helmet and I love Helmet. They're a great band, but every song sounds the same. There's always the influence of music, film, art, and the other things that drive me. I'm usually inspired by my environment and whatever is making me happy or mad. I haven't listened to much music lately, I've been out of it. That's what I love about our music, it'll never be a hit because you can't dance to it. If I play anything that sounds like a solo, it's gonna sound like a lyric. I like soundtracks and I like film. I've always been involved in the visual arts and music. In the time between records, I always have lots of stuff going on. I shoot photography, make little sculptures, play video games. I played violin and got into that Suzuki program in the 2nd grade. But if you want to be in a band and write music, then you should just be in a band and write music. Many of the songs on Undertow were written at the time Opiate came out. The Melvins are grunge. I really like stuff that is collectible that you can hold and go. There's only a few people that have this. I like to see that someone's put a lot of labor into making something.